back, relax, and maybe get yourself a snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hey guys! So I'm here today to do a Friday Reads, which I've not done in ages, so apologies about that. I've been really missing doing them because I love doing them and I love watching them, and I just haven't had time. Basically, everything's just been crazy, but in a good way. I've been enjoying it, so yeah. I'm going to do a Friday Reads. I'm also going to show you some books that have turned up in the post. The first thing I bought for myself is The Unseen World, which is by Liz Moore. I bought this one because Mercedes and I were talking, and Eleanor already had it. Mercedes has just read it and loved it. So I was like, okay, I'll join in, I'll buy it as well. It sounds pretty cool. It says it's set in the 1980s in America, in Boston. It's about a girl called Ada Sibelius, and she's 12 years old and she's homeschooled, but she spends her days in a kind of interesting way because she works with her father, who is a science professor. When her father dies because he has Alzheimer's, which she didn't know about, he leaves her a floppy disk which has a load of code on it that actually holds a lot of the secrets to what he's been doing and the past that he refused to talk about. So it sounds very ominous, very interesting. I definitely hope that I'm going to enjoy it because I know that Mercedes and I have quite similar tastes when it comes to magical realism, dystopian, science fiction and fantasy, but I don't really know what this falls under. I know it's fiction, I don't know any more than that, so I'm definitely interested to sort of see how I like it. Maybe Eleanor and I will do a buddy read because we both have it and we haven't done a buddy read for ages, so maybe that'll happen. But this is the first one I bought for myself. I bought it secondhand, but it's like brand new, so that's really, really cool. So love it, and it's quite a cool cover. The next book is the one that I asked for from the publisher, and that is Leap Year by Helen Russell. This is the new book that Helen Russell is bringing out in December of this year, so next month. I am so entirely excited about this because I've already started reading it and it's fantastic, and I loved The Year of Living Danishly, which was her previous book. In The Year of Living Danishly, it's a story all about how she and her husband moved to Denmark and how they try and experience life in the most Danish way possible. Being two Brits, it's kind of a very funny account of what they think of the Danish ways and how they acclimatise and all of that stuff. This is a few years later. Again, it's non-fiction, and this is about her and her husband deciding to move back to the UK and whether or not they should and what they're going to do if they move back and all of those big decisions now that they have something else going on in their life and they have to decide whether they want to shake things up or stay where they are. So I really, really loved her first book, and I have no doubt from the first few pages that I've read that I'll probably really, really like this one. So this is a Friday read for me. I am reading this book at the moment, and I will probably continue to read it over the weekend. The cover is beautiful, the book is really good, and I can't wait to read it. So hopefully I'll finish this before the 15th of December, which is when it comes out. The next book that I bought for myself I had to buy because I went on Monday to the cinema to see Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. The screenplay was written by J.K. Rowling and it's set in the Harry Potter universe. It's set, I think, 70 years before Harry Potter, so it follows a completely different set of characters. But I went to see the film and I absolutely fell in love with it. Like, I haven't fallen in love with a film since Harry Potter as much, and it was so good and so much better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be good from what I'd heard, but I didn't think it would be as good, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. So it was really fantastic, as the title suggests. So naturally I came home and I was like, oh my gosh, I need the next book, and there's not a book, and I need the next film, and there's not a film, and I don't know what to do. So I was like, you know what, I'll buy the book of this film. So that's what I did. I wasn't going to buy this because The Cursed Child was just an okay read for me. Like, I liked it, but I didn't like it in the same league as I liked Harry Potter, and so I was a little bit hesitant over picking this one up. But because I loved Fantastic Beasts the film so much, I just had to. And I know that it's going to be like a beautiful addition on my shelves as well to my Harry Potter collection. So, of course, I picked it up. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to reading it, but I have it and I'm definitely going to probably read it soon. This one is also set out in the screenplay way, so it has like the dialogue and then it's got stage directions and things like that, but it seems a bit of an easier setup than the Cursed Child was, so I'm quite glad that they've kind of changed things around with this book, and I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully I'll enjoy the book as well. I think it is just literally what happens on the screen, but I'll be able to pick up a few more things maybe. So yeah, really, really liked the film, like absolutely loved it, crying, sobbing, laughing, smiling, feeling all excited and squeeing, and yeah, it was amazing. So if you have not seen it and you like Harry Potter, it's like an adult dark version of Harry Potter, but yeah, so good. I loved it. Let me know down below what you're reading right now, or if you are planning to get any of the books that I just showed you. I'd love to hear from you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye!
Thank you for watching my video today. Go pick up a book, then come back and chat with me again.